현장 기술 스탠바를
아니 근데 그랬잖아. 프랑스는 생각보다 융통성이 있고 하지 않고 이거 아무나 배워도 자유롭게 저것만 안 가리면 된다고 했어요. 그 오피셜 얘기가 그냥 요 앞에로 다니지 말고 밑으로 다니지 말고 여기 선 기준으로 요 네모랑 저 사람 네모까지 그것만 조심해달랬고 그 외에는 자유롭게 하라고 했어요.
Je n'ai pas la responsabilité, mais oui, de toute façon, s'il y a quelqu'un, la technique ici qui dit qu'il faut bouger.
Mais les villes ne l'ont pas compris. Ne l'ont pas compris comme ça.
Il ne faut pas s'inquiéter.
Donc, pense à une chose, c'est que vous venez cracher.
Bonjour, je demande à chacun de bien vouloir rejoindre son siège car la session va bientôt commencer. Merci. Please take your seat. Thank you.
저 할아버지. 저분이 오피셜. 저분은 되게 편하게 찍으니까 같이 편하네.
Merci de prendre place. Nous commençons. Bien. Eh bien, nous allons commencer notre deuxième partie de session de l'Assemblée générale et nous abordons le point 14 de l'ordre du jour relatif aux présentations des projets des candidatures pour l'organisation d'une exposition enregistrée en 2030. Je tiens à rappeler que toutes les délégations doivent être traitées de la même manière et disposer du même temps pour s'exprimer sur leurs projets respectifs. C'est pourquoi je prie chaque délégation de bien vouloir limiter sa présentation à 20 minutes maximum. J'ai le plaisir maintenant de donner la parole à la délégation de l'Expo 2030 Busan, République de Corée.
in Busan in 2030.
It is great to see you again. I'm Park-Hyung-Yoon, Mayor of Busan. As you just saw, our journey to the World Expo began in 2014, and 1.4 million signatures endorsed our bid in 2016. Today, it has become the wish of all 50 million Koreans. Now, after 10 long years, our mascot, Boogie, stands here in Paris before you to deliver that mission. I'm also joined by Boogie's friends, young people from around the world, who now call Busan home. They are here to share what makes our city so special and invite you to visit. Are you ready?
Yes! Busan is a beautiful place where clear skies shine over the sea and mountain.
Busan is unique all year round with K-pop concerts, international film festivals, and fireworks!
In Busan, we can enjoy late-night beach or shopping. It's safe. Busan is full of amazing surprises, rich culture, and diverse experiences.
Lastly, Busan is a city of cutting-edge technology with a new dream for tomorrow.
Join us in 2030 to be part of our new dream. Our seagull does not wish to fly alone. Boogie wants to soar freely with all of you. Come to Busan, a city where people, nature, culture, and technology coexist in harmony. Busan is ready! Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. I'm Massimyan, Honorary Ambassador for World Expo 2030 Busan. Let me start by sharing a story about a boy named Park Ji-yu. Ji-yu's greatest passion was playing the violin, but everything changed when he went to the 93 Daejeon Expo and met an astronaut. The encounter sparked a new ambition in him to explore space. Ji-yu continues to pursue that dream today, working at the NASA Goddard Space Flight Center and helping to expand frontiers for humanity. Expos can change the dreams of a child, shape the vision for an entire generation, even impact the future of humanity. And Korea wants to host its first World Expo to help build dreams for a brighter tomorrow, a greener planet, and a stronger global community. To that end, we propose an expo with a focus on sustainable living with nature, technology for humanity, and platform for caring and sharing. World Expo 2030 Busan is taking concrete steps to realize this vision, and in fact, efforts are already underway. Today, our speakers will present Korea's commitments. To begin, here's Mr. Choi Tae-won, co-chair of the bid committee.
Dear delegates, first let me thank the EIE for the excellent work achieved over 100 years. Representing Korea's private sector, I'm dedicated to one key goal: making the expo that benefit you and your society. The world faces numerous challenges: the climate change, digital divide, food shortage, and pandemics. These issues are larger than any one of us, transcending borders and generations. So we need a solution that addresses these challenges faced by different people, countries, and regions. Let me introduce our solution platform, the right in your pocket, thewave.net. On your behalf, we made actually online expo with 133 the country pavilions, with over 400 challenges from your society and your neighbors. It is only 4 months old, but many companies and global citizens have volunteered with great ideas. By 2030, I'm sure we will deliver the most customized solutions to each of you. Great ideas. By 2030, I'm sure we will deliver the most customized solutions to each of you. For nations with the grid issues, off-grid solar energy is a solution. For those with the water problems, desalination technology can be beneficial. In society with the digital gaps, Innovation Center adopting artificial intelligence is the answer. And for countries with the weak telecom networks, then next generation network based on the clean energy is the game changer. There is no one-size-fits-all, but that's why, and we will work with you to tackle your issues. Our journey will not end in 2030. We will pass this solution platform to the next host country. The legacy should continue. Ladies and gentlemen, Busan Expo is your expo. Consider what you wanted to see for your children's future. I hope what you dream is a world of diversity, liberty, innovation, and creativity. Your only choice, and your number one choice, Busan, Korea. Thank you.
Mr. President, Mr. Secretary General, distinguished delegates. During his speech at the UN General Assembly this September, President of Korea Yoon Suk-yeol promised World Expo 2030 Busan would be an expo of solidarity, through which the world's citizens can overcome crises and challenges together. We are also demonstrating our commitments with the global cooperation project, the Busan Initiative. Through it, we provide tailored support for countries tackling urgent crises and contributing to fundamental solutions. For example, we work with 10 African nations on the K-Rice Belt project to combat food shortage. We are also undertaking the K-Ocean Economy Alliance with 17 Pacific Island nations in response to rising sea levels. Also, to effect lasting change through education, Korea runs many training programs around the world. Our efforts are already in action, and they will continue even after the expo is over. The strength of our commitments is reflected in the ODA budget. At last year's General Assembly, I pledged that we would double our ODA by 2030. In fact, Korea has increased next year's budget by 43%, allowing us to achieve this goal ahead of schedule. And we will extend full support so that you can enjoy the culmination of our efforts at Expo 2030 Busan. To unlock each country's full potential, Korea pledged $520 million in funding for 110 developing nations and more, with smaller economies. Our commitment is unmatched in Expo history. After the Expo, la Corée appuie se développer grâce à l'aide de la communauté internationale et nous voulons vous rendre l'appareil. Nos engagements reflètent notre sincérité et nous tiendrons nos promesses avec vous et pour vous à l'exposition universelle 2030 de Busan. Je vous remercie. Thank you.
Once I found out where Korea was, because we didn't know. We were told we were going to a war in Korea, and everybody said, "Where's Korea?"
My grandfather served in Anyang Division during the Korean War. My grandfather has talked about how devastated Korea was.
It was such a poor place. Everything was being ruined. Such a shame. There was desolation. But one thing that Korean people have is a kind of discipline. And if it's got to be done, it's done. Make Korea a place again, which they did. Desolation. But one thing that Korean people have is a kind of discipline. And if it's got to be done, it's done. Make Korea a place again, which they did. From nothing. Now we've grown a beautiful house and high-rise buildings. And Busan is extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary. As the bus goes along, they bow, because they can see written in Korea on the side who we are. And that was extraordinary.
I always think about my grandfather, who always mentioned about those things to be developed. And I think, even though he's not here, his dream about the country to be developed has come true. After coming to Korea, I've thought of my grandfather a lot. The country my grandfather has protected has remembered us, and it has always called us.
Korea has done such a wonderful thing in the past 70 years. I have great confidence they will do the same for anything they need to do in the future.
I also want to change the future of the world here in Korea. That's the dream of Korean people and my grandfather. I believe if we are all together, we can change the future.
By applauding you for your dedication to global progress and prosperity. Indeed, it is a thanks to friends like you that Korea has emerged as a land of hope where our future generations dream big for tomorrow. Our duty is to give our youth the promise of a brighter future in a world without scarcity or conflict. In 2015, world leaders adopted two very important historic documents. One, Paris Climate Change Agreement, and the UN Sustainable Development Goals. We took out our first united steps to confront global challenges. But now, our fight against deepening climate crisis is critical, not only for us, but for our future generations. Distinguished délégués, mesdames et messieurs, il n'y a pas de planète B. Il est donc impératif que nous agissions maintenant, car notre action d'aujourd'hui détermine la survie de l'humanité demain. Nous devons transformer fondamentalement notre façon de vivre. World Expo 2030 Busan is not just an event. It is a transformative commitment to the synergy of nature, humans, technology, and our only planet Earth. And with SDG target year 2030 nearing, we must harness our strength. Korea will be your trusted partner. We will bridge the gap between the rich and the least developed nations. Distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, the future we want belongs to the young generations, and the World Expo 2030 Busan exactly aims to pave the way for the next generation. Busan is not just a destination, it's a strong starting point of a new journey into the future. Please join us. Let us work together to realize a sustainable and peaceful world for all. The choice is only one choice. Thank you very much for your strong support. 정보 프로그램 감사합니다.
Honorable members of the BIA, today you heard our commitments from the candidate host city, Korean companies, and government. But what do they mean for you and your country? Simply put, World Expo 2030 Busan will be your gateway to the Asian and global markets. Korea's hub status, with FTAs encompassing 85% of the global economy, makes Busan the ideal launchpad. Nations can showcase their technologies, products, and cultures freely in Asia, the world's largest and fastest growing market, and beyond. Expo 2030 Busan will be a platform for new business opportunities, particularly in high-tech industries. Korean companies, leaders in semiconductors, displays, renewable energy, and electric vehicles, stand ready to be your partners in growth. And finally, Expo 2030 Busan will be a meeting place to inspire future generations. Korea is already a favorite destination among the young thanks to our dynamic and vibrant pop culture. In 2030, Busan will become the epicenter where the global youth converge, share ideas, and forge a stronger global community. Throughout this campaign, we have set out detailed plans and taken action to turn our commitments into reality. And you can be sure that we will bring the same can-do spirit and tenacity that propelled our own growth to the global community and World Expo 2030 Busan. Korea is a nation that keeps its promises, and we promise to deliver. An expo of solidarity, an expo for you in Busan. Thank you very much.
Your choice.
Your choice.
Your future.
Busan is ready.
Only one choice. Only one choice. Busan.
Merci pour cette présentation et merci également d'avoir parfaitement respecté le timing. Donc, je suppose que les deux autres présentations feront de même. Donc, nous allons, avant de demander à la deuxième délégation de prendre la parole, nous allons laisser quelques minutes pour l'installation en régie donc, de la prochaine présentation. Merci. Donc, je crois que c'est prêt. Donc, j'ai le plaisir de passer la parole à la délégation de l'Expo 2030 Rome, Italie. Je vous en prie.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Trudy Styler, and it's a pleasure and a privilege to be here to support Rome's bid to host Expo 2030. My family and I have a long and special connection with Italy. Back in 1990, we spent the year renting a villa just outside Pisa. Sting was writing an album which he called Soul Cages, a work of memories and loss following the death of his parents. It was also the year that I gave birth to our third child, Elliot. So whilst lost lives were being mourned, a new life was just beginning. And Italy gave my husband the privacy he needed to come to terms with death, while it also gave our newest family member the warmest welcome into the world. We felt the genuine support of loving arms around us. That was a unique year in our lives, and it made us long for our own Italian haven. So we made Italy our home on an estate in Tuscany. And now I like to think of myself as an honorary Italian. After so much time in Tuscany, I've spent the last 2 years making a documentary about Naples. The film is my journey of discovery of a fascinating city with my guides, many and varied, for I met housewives, artists, street traders, activists, a historian, a chef. Everyone welcomed me warmly with open arms and embraced me with their hospitality. I called my film Posso Entrare, an ode to Naples. Posso entrare, of course, means may I come in? And the response was always, sì certo, la porta è aperta. The door is open. I was welcomed into people's homes, introduced to their families, and invited into their lives with loving arms. This encircling, this welcoming, this inclusivity became the natural theme of my film, a message that grew organically from the characters that I'd met. Their generosity and shared humanity are qualities that I found everywhere in that beautiful country of Italy. But my love affair with Italy began much longer ago, in the city that first welcomed me as one of their own, Rome. As a young actress 40 years ago, I spent many months in Rome making films at the world-famous Cinecittà Studios, the largest in Europe, where I was lucky enough to meet Federico Fellini. The experience inspired me. It opened my eyes, my mind, and Rome welcomed me, the stranger I then was, with loving arms. For Rome welcomes us all. It's genuine, authentic. The Romans value love, family, ritual. They honor humanity in all its strengths and weaknesses, its beauty and imperfections. They offer equal opportunities for women across all levels of society. They stand for progress, education, solidarity, in harmony with the values of Expo 2030. And I know that Rome cannot wait to welcome Expo with open and loving arms. And to the world that says, "Posso entrare?" Rome will reply, "The door is open. Please come in." So let's take Expo home to Roma, to Rome. Thank you so much.
Bonjour. Bonsoir, bonjour, excusez-moi. Good afternoon to each of you. It's a great honor. It's a great emotion too. My name is Sabrina Impacciatore. I'm an Italian actress born and raised in Rome. That means growing up surrounded by the great beauty. And when I was a kid, looking at Colosseum, Pantheon, the Trevi Fountain, made me dream big. And I started to dream big. I've been working hard. I gave everything to acting. I never stopped studying and researching. And this big dream last year became true. And I arrived to Hollywood. Now, looking at your hometown from a distance, it brings another perspective on things. It's like you see it for the first time. And I understood so clearly that Rome is a mother. I like to call her Mamma Roma, like Anna Magnani in that incredible movie. And Mamma Roma is really like a womb. You cannot feel lonely in Rome. And in her squares, in her little streets, it's always full with real people, sincere people. And everybody is always welcome. It's like to be in a big house without walls. And you can sit everywhere, you can eat everywhere, you can meet anybody. It's like Roma città aperta, Roma open city, like that incredible other movie with Anna Magnani. So Rome, as a mother, Mamma Roma, she hugs you. She waits for you coming back. You know that for a Roman, it's almost impossible to leave Rome? I've been traveling around all over the world. I meet so many Italian immigrants. They come from all over Italy, but very rarely they come from Rome. And the weird thing is that Rome doesn't belong only to Romans. Rome belongs to the world. Rome belongs to each of you, ladies and gentlemen. Rome belongs to you all, this big mama. And it keeps reminding us that everything is possible, even the impossible. And it keeps reminding us that the past can welcome the future and make it eternal. And Mama Roma, with her values that are priceless, reminds us that everything can become a big, huge value, and it is forever. I consider it value, every form of life, the snow, the strawberry, the fly. I consider it value, the mineral kingdom, the assembly of stars. I consider it value, the wine until the end of the meal, an involuntary smile, the tiredness of those who did not spare themselves, two elders that love each other. I consider it value, what will no longer have value tomorrow, and what today has not much value yet. I consider it value, all the wounds. I consider it value to save water, to resole a pair of shoes, to hush in time, to rush to a cry, to ask permission before sitting down, to feel grateful without remembering what for. I consider it value, knowing in a room where the north is, what is the name of the wind that dries the laundry. I consider it value, the journey of the wanderer, the seclusion of the nun, the patience of the condemned man, whatever the guilt. I consider it value, using the verb amare, and the hypothesis that there may be a creator. Many of these values I have not known. Come to Rome. You will not regret it. We'll wait for you in Rome.
Yannick Sinner here. I try never to give up when I'm playing tennis, regardless of score. I always try my best on and off the court. I'm so happy to be with you today, especially after Italy won the Davis Cup last Sunday. Italy embodies the value of sport, society and humanity that are at the core of our proposal. In tennis you need to win 2 sets. Just like the number you can vote for today's elections, vote 2 for Rome. To win together.
Dear delegates, good afternoon to all of you. When I was in Paris with you in June, I illustrated to you our project for Rome Expo 2030, a project dedicated to the relationship between people and territories, a project that gives voice to the identity of every nation. At the basis of our project is the respect for every participant from every country. In Rome, every nation will find its own space as an equal among equals to have the chance to showcase its identity. No matter how big or small you may be, in Rome, everyone has something unique to offer, and we want them to contribute on a level playing field. This is why we are ready to take action to ensure equal opportunities, also from a financial standpoint, for the widest possible participation. This is the essence of responsible and inclusive cooperation. This is the essence of Rome identity, the first megalopolis in history, the capital of dialogue among great monotheistic religions, a city where people and cultures have met and continue to meet, creating a unique combination between ancient roots and technological modernity. This is Rome. In Rome, every nation can express its maximum potential. Each national pavilion will become part of the largest solar farm ever built in a city, an innovative experiment in energy sharing. Each national pavilion will produce renewable energy channeled into the shared grid. Each national pavilion will become part of an international educational and scientific research hub, being enjoyed by visitors for decades. Because our project is designed to last over time, overcoming the dismantling of the pavilions. In Rome, each nation will leave its mark, a long-lasting mark, because Rome is a city that was there long before the Expo and will stay after it. Voting for Rome means all of this and much more. Voting for Rome today means also creating a platform for global youth to study together and initiate new enterprises together. Initiatives of any kind, startups, new research projects, innovative solutions in a hybrid physical and digital format. Voting for Rome today means also trusting the Italian experience in welcoming millions of visitors from all over the world, each of them feeling at home. Voting for Rome today means building our future together. Choosing Rome Expo 2030 means choosing this all. Scegli Roma. Let's bring history to the future. Thank you.
As you can read here, I'm a Paralympic athlete. I began fencing when I was 5 years old, and then I was born and raised in Venice. So you mean, what does Venice means in these things? It means because at the age of 11, I had my meningitis. It's a disease, and so they had to amputate quite a lot of my body. But the cool part is that I found how much Italy as a country, and in particular Rome as a city, they gave me a second chance in my life. This city and these people, the Roman people, Italians, really gave me the opportunity to feel part of a society. I found out how much as a disabled person, as a woman, I just fighting for what I need and deciding what was my dream and what do I want to achieve in my life. I found so many amazing people who really helped me in be part of my dream. And then in this way, the culture of disability in Italy grew up so much, and I found how much people and inclusion were part of this city, because just for an only simple reason, because in Rome we got a heart. We got an amazing heart, and people who are part of this city really love this like Rome and this city. And the heart of Rome is what really brought me ahead with my life and what made me be proud of being part of this city and be proud to be a person with, I know all the problems that I have, but I'm a happy person. I got the opportunity to be happy in this country. I found my house in Rome. I found my home. I bought either my first house, so I was so happy about that. And so really Rome became my place in my heart. I travel a lot because of fencing, but Rome is the only one city that I really miss when I'm around. Not only for carbonara, I swear, not only for food, but also because I really miss the Roman people. And so I don't know what to say. I'm just a proud Roman. I'm just a proud person. And the only thing that I can say to you is the fact that once you come in Rome, you just fall in love with this city. Once you come in Rome, you feel to be part of this city. And so wherever you will travel again, the only city that you will miss is Rome and the heart of Rome. So as we are a big team, because we feel to be a big family and a big team in Rome, I just want to thank you all the people that make me possible to come here, and it's making the possibility to have Expo Roma 2030. And so as we are a big dream, as we have this big dream, as we are a big team, I just want to invite here with me all the people who are part of this team. So I just want to, Trudy and Sabrina, if you can come back. You know, we are Romans, so we just want to be. And then Giampi, Andrea, Roberto, Roberta, Giuseppe, Iona, everyone here, because this is the big heart of Rome and we want you to come with us.
Merci, merci beaucoup. Merci. Je vais laisser quelques minutes pour la régie. Donc merci pour cette présentation, pour permettre l'installation pour la prochaine présentation. Je crois que c'est prêt, donc j'ai maintenant le plaisir de donner la parole à la délégation de l'Expo 2030 Riyad, Arabie Saoudite. Je vous en prie.
flights. A journey across the globe. This is the journey of Riyadh Expo 2030. A candidacy letter signed by the Crown Prince was the cue to take off, with the sky being the starting point. We've embarked on an incredible journey of hard work, dedication, and commitment. We've been privileged to visit more than 100 of your countries. We've been honored to host you and to engage with you all in seminars, general assemblies, and symposiums here in Paris. We've worked together with the ambition of creating an expo built by the world for the world. We are deeply grateful to you, delegates of the BIE, for your partnership, collaboration, support, and friendship. Let us continue this journey together. From now until 2030 and beyond, let us build an expo of unmatched accessibility, inclusivity, opportunity, and sustainability. Let us co-design and co-create an expo that we will all be proud to call our own. 197 countries, 29 international organizations, one future. Riyadh Expo 2030.
Mr. President, Mr. General Secretary, Your Highnesses, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, I'm pleased to join you at the 173rd General Assembly of the Bureau of International Exhibitions, and I would like to begin by thanking the BIE for its support and guidance in developing our Expo candidacy. I would also like to thank the competing bids of Busan and Rome for providing diverse visions that enriched this process. Above all, I would like to acknowledge and thank the 130 countries that have already announced their support for the Kingdom's bid, and distinguished dignitaries, you have all acted as indispensable partners, providing insight, feedback, and support throughout the Kingdom's campaign. We have sought to share with you every step of the way our vision and plans for making Riyadh Expo 2030 a reality that delivers on its promises and commitments of opportunity, inclusivity, accessibility, and sustainability. Through our many meetings, workshops, and our symposiums, you have helped us crystallize that vision. Your Excellencies, I would like to reaffirm the Kingdom's unwavering commitment to collaborate with all nations to deliver an expo built by the world for the world, and to find new pathways for collective action and collaboration. Through our One Nation, One Pavilion initiative, we will provide extensive facilities packages of $348 million to a pool of 100 eligible countries. We view our partnerships as central to our plans to enhance the Expo's role as a truly global platform, one which showcases diverse cultures and achievements, contributes to advancing development, prosperity, and collective action on the many challenges the world faces today. The year 2030 comes at a critical juncture, the intersection of three crucial milestones: Expo 2030, the Sustainable Development Goals, and the Kingdom's own Vision 2030. The Kingdom is working to accelerate progress on all three fronts. As we work diligently to grow and transform our economy, we believe that the Kingdom's progress, regional development, and the health of the global economy will advance in lockstep. Riyadh's bid enables these elements and reinforces the opportunities available to all participating nations. We are filled with pride at the efforts and achievements the Kingdom has realized so far. We will continue to dedicate our efforts to regional and international cooperation and development, and hope to have the privilege of welcoming you all to Riyadh Expo in 7 years' time. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Cristiano Ronaldo. My family and I, we have a great time here in Saudi. Riyadh is an amazing city and is ready to welcome all of you.
In life, you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. The first impression when we welcome you on board Riyadh will be the warmth, the hospitality of the kingdom, and we can't wait to see you.
The future is here, and we want to invite the world here to make together Expo 2030 in Riyadh a shining beacon of progress and sustainability for the world to see.
I'm amazed. I'm absolutely just stunned at how beautiful and how developed this country is.
With the friendly people who is always smile for you.
And I'm feeling like I was born here.
It's been a joy and a pleasure to meet everyone here.
Every year the country is changing.
Young, it's international, and very safe.
Riyadh definitely will be the center of the world.
With a new experience of lifestyle and culture, and everything is beautiful about it.
We are proud to be part of such a big movement in Saudi Arabia.
Riyadh is ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Riyadh is ready. We are ready. Riyadh is ready.
Riyadh is ready.
Vote for Riyadh Expo 2030. See you soon.
Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to have been on this exciting journey with you. It is our privilege to have had the chance to hear your priorities and aspirations. We are committed to meeting those priorities by delivering an expo that is built by the world for the world. So what exactly do we mean by an expo built by the world? First, it means that as hosts, we will create a world-class expo site to enable you to build pavilions and experiences in a way that match your national priorities and aspirations. By February 2028, participant parcels and the expo village will be open. We will fast-track all necessary requirements, including imports, visas, and regulations. Second, it means ongoing support throughout your expo journey. In 2025, we will launch a participant lab that will run through 2030 as a 24/7 concierge service to support your needs. For teams and families, we will offer a variety of housing options, in addition to access to excellent healthcare, education, and banking services. Third, an expo built by the world means choice. We will offer 5 different pavilion options, ranging from 500 to 6,000 square meters, to allow you to showcase your unique cultures, traditions, and innovations. Fourth, it means fully sharing the opportunities of the expo. Starting in 2025, our Expo Procurement Hub will give international companies equal footing with Saudi companies, providing you with the best offers from across the world, and your companies with vast opportunities. The hub will also offer entry and access into the unprecedented opportunities of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Next, I want to lay out what we mean by an expo for the world. First, it means that we will deliver the most accessible expo in history. Riyadh is located within a 5-hour flight from half of the world's population. Our special expo visa and extensive metro system will enable visitors to reach the expo site from King Salman International Airport in less than 10 minutes in just 1 metro stop. Second, it means the full and equal participation of all nations. Under our One Nation, One Pavilion commitment, every country's pavilion will be unclustered, freestanding, and at minimum 500 square meters. Our facilities package will also support you in creating your exhibitions content and hosting events and National Day celebrations. Finally, we aim to go beyond carbon neutrality to become the first expo with a positive impact on the environment. Pavilions can either be sustainably repurposed, reused, or recycled.
We will also support countries in giving their pavilions second lives at home to become schools, healthcare facilities, or innovation centers. Ladies and gentlemen, this vision of an expo built by the world, for the world, has been the foundation of our candidacy from the beginning. It reflects the spirit and energy of our own national transformation. It embodies our partnership with the world. It is the promise of our people. It is our commitment to you. Thank you very much.
So guys, what are you up to? I have to pick my favorite place to present at school tomorrow. Any ideas?
Oh, easy, the Eiffel Tower. Well, I'd say Mount Kilimanjaro.
For sure the Great Wall of China, and you can see it from space.
Wow, there's so many you could choose from.
Imagine if we can bring all of this together in one place.
The future will be so cool if we did.
But what are you going to show?
I will show
Riyadh Expo 2030, where all the countries and cultures of the world come together to build a more prosperous, equitable, and sustainable future. An expo that is a platform for all of humanity to work together to forge a shared legacy of unity, progress, and lasting change for generations to come. Riyadh Expo 2030, where every voice is heard, every dream is realized, and every heart beats in harmony with the planets. For our children, for all of humankind, for our common future.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friend, my dear family, you made it here today. Thank you all, thank you. It's a long day. My dear family, working alongside all of you has been a wonderful journey of collaboration and co-creation. Riyadh Expo 2030 has been guided by your perspectives, by your priorities, and your aspirations. On behalf of all the people of Saudi Arabia, women and men, young and old, thank you. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you for your friendship. And thank you for your great support. Ladies and gentlemen, with your support, we will have the chance to create solutions and forge partnerships that advance human development. The world is not as it should be today, nor as we would want it to be. That is why Riyadh 2030 will drive action, tangible action, that advances global development goals. Riyadh Expo 2030 will be a global platform that accelerates progress towards the most urgent challenges and the greatest opportunities that we face today: health and education, climate and the environment, trade and investment, and peace and prosperity for all. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not waiting for 2030. We will be here with you every step of the way, every day, from now until 2030, to drive the progress on our collective aspirations. I'll give you just one example. Our collaborative change corner, or as we call it, Expo C3, will launch in 2025. Saudi Arabia will issue a global call for all dreamers, thinkers, innovators, and creators from across all nations to develop partnership with you that advances the sustainable development goals. And backed by a significant investment by the Kingdom, Expo C3 projects will be financed, incubated, and scaled from the very start, from 2025. Their impacts will be celebrated in Riyadh Expo 2030, and the lasting solutions they create will contribute towards the development agenda beyond 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, as we work to advance sustainable development, we will also prioritize expanding trade and investment. Our Global Investment Lab will bring nations, startups, businesses together to drive breakthrough innovations and inclusive growth across the world. The lab will forge partnerships to accelerate clean technologies, sustainable mobility, smart cities, and much, much more. Dear colleagues, I really wish you can see the excitement right now in Saudi Arabia. Riyadh is at the heart of a young, vibrant nation, going through a truly unprecedented transformation. Our young people are leading the change. They cannot wait to welcome you. They cannot wait to welcome the world, to learn together and to work together to realize humanity's common future. Riyadh Expo 2030 will provide the platform and the tools so that my 16-year-old daughter can work together with your sons and daughters, with your nieces and nephews, towards making their common hopes a reality. Dear colleagues, when you choose Riyadh, you are choosing to create this global platform together. So choose to take action to meet our common aspirations of peace, prosperity, and progress. Choose to partner and invest together to seize the collective opportunities for the future. Choose the young people, the dreamers, the innovators, the creators. Ladies and gentlemen, choose the world, choose Riyadh. My dear friends, everyone in Riyadh is eager to welcome you with broad smiles and open arms, saying to you, Ahlan wa sahlan bikum fi Riyadh. Welcome to Riyadh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you.
빨라 여기보다. 아, 화면 잡을 이렇게 해놨을 거야? 응. 오. 화면이 바뀌었다.
هذه هلا حطوها الكسيون هلا حطوها فينا نشوف ايميلي ضروري ارجوك خلص اللي بعثوا لك في الواقع الاقتراع السري يجري في هذه الأثناء على دولتين. الدولة التي يجب أن تفوز يجب عليها أن تحصل الدولة الفائزة يجب أن تحصل على ثلثي أصوات الدول 179 المشاركة في هذه الدورة 73 بعد 100 للمكتب الدولي للمعارض، ولكن يستبعد أن تحصل إحدى الدول الثلاث المتنافسة أي السعودية وكوريا الجنوبية وإيطاليا على ثلثي الأصوات من الدورة الأولى. من هنا سيصار إلى تنظيم دورة تصويت ثانية تستبعد منها الدولة التي حصلت على النسبة الأضعف من الأصوات في الدورة الأولى. بعد ذلك تعلن النتيجة من على هذه الشاشة التي تشاهدونها خلفي. بعد الإعلان طبعا قبل الإعلان كانت تلقيت الكلمات في كل من كوريا الجنوبية وإيطاليا والسعودية. كان أبرز ما قاله وزير الخارجية السعودي وما أشار إليه في مقطع صوتي حيث قبل المداخلة أن المملكة تسعى إلى إكسبو يقيم العالم كله من أجل العالم كله نبيل. ملف السعودية المتماسك كما نصف هنا على الشاشة هناك ربما يصار إلى إعلان نتيجة خلال الدقائق القليلة المقبلة. وبالانتظار نشير إلى أن المملكة كانت أشارت في ملف تعزيز الفرص
Everybody is welcome.
저기요. 그거 저기요. 저 삐 떨어졌어. 나와주세요.
선배, 나이. 네, 우선 국민 여러분께 국민 여러분의 여러와 같은 그런 기대에 미치지 못해서 송구스럽고 또 무거운 책임감을 느낍니다. 그동안에 2030 부산 엑스포를 위해서 노력해 주신 우리 재계 여러 기업들과 또 우리 정부가 하는 일을 돕기 위해서 힘을 써주신 모든 정부의 모든 분들과 또 부산 시민들의 여러 같은 그런 성원과 또 칠곡 아지매를 비롯한 많은 분들의 응원 그리고 국회의 만장일치의 그러한 지원 이런 것들에 대해서 다시 한번 감사의 말씀을 드립니다. 이 결과에 대해서는 저희가 겸허히 받아들이고 그리고 우리가 그동안 182개국을 다니면서 우리가 가졌었던 모든 외교적인 그러한 새로운 자산 이런 것들을 계속 저희가 더 발전시켜 나가도록 그렇게 하겠습니다. 국민 여러분, 그동안에 지원해 주신 것에 대해서 성원에 충분히 응답하지 못해서 대단히 죄송합니다. 그리고 또 무거운 책임감을 느낍니다. 감사합니다.
따로 취재하실 시간이 없을 것 같아서 자몽 교수님을 모시고 왔어요. 자몽 교수님이 지금 잠깐 말씀해 주시겠습니다. 교수님.
윤석열 대통령을 중심으로 대한민국이 혼연일체가 되어 정부와 부산시 그리고 기업의 역할 분담을 통해 유기적인 전략을 시사했음에도 불구하고 아쉽게도 리야드에 패하게 되었습니다. 패한 원인을 찾아본다면은 리야드의 왕권 강화를 통한 국가 이미지 쇄신과 자국 이미지 개선을 위해 경제 개혁을 핵심으로 하는 사우디 비전 2030 등 사우디 국민들의 시선을 엑스포 유치에 그리고 동계올림픽 등 여러 가지 메가 이벤트에다가 시선을 돌려 국민의 충성과 지지 확보를 누리기 위한 것이 하나의 일정이었다고 봅니다. 그런 가운데 사우디아라비아에 있어서 오일머니를 통하여 물량 공세를 통해 2030년까지 4조 4,300억 조의 투자를 통해 리야드를 건설하고자 하였습니다. 그런 가운데 엑스포 개최를 위해서 10조 원 이상의 투자를 저개발 국가에다가 천문학전 개발 차관과 원조 기금을 주는 역할을 함으로 인해서 금전적인 투표가 이루어졌다고 볼 수 있습니다. 또한 우크라이나 전쟁과 코로나19 같은 여러 가지 요인에 의해서 미국, 중국의 갈등 또한 하나의 전 세계에 있어서 국제 정세를 요동치는 가운데 경제난이 심화된 것이 하나의 역할이 되어 객관적 역량보다는 현실에 흔들리기 쉬운 구도가 형성됨으로 인해 저개발 국가의 사우디의 목표로 이루어졌다고 볼 수 있습니다. 그리고 마지막으로 볼 수 있다면은 암묵적으로 봤지만은 대륙별 안배 차원에서 2025 오사카 간사이 엑스포 개최 또한 우리 의무사항은 아니지만은 우리 국민 투표라는 데 있어서 국가들 입장에서는 관례상 대륙별 안배를 고려했다는 것 등이 우리가 폐인이 된 걸로 알고 있습니다. 감사합니다.
얘기 안 했어.
라인.
아까 그쪽으로 좀 가자.
아, 오케이. 내가.
일로 줘.